Well, in the game of football, the objective for the offensive line is to protect the quarterback from the defense. Well, that can be said about the Bronco coaching staff with their true freshman quarterback, Brett Rypien. The young signal caller has been lighting up the scoreboard with his passing through just 3 games. He already has 6 touchdowns, and he would have his pass efficiency at 190, but he needs to play 3 more games to qualify for stats. Today at the press conference, the question was asked of Coach Harsin as to when the quarterback will be available to the media. Here is Coach Harsin's response.
Brett will be available after the spring game in 2016. Now, he's going to class or he's over here watching film, and you know, those 2 things right there take the majority of his time. And so, you know, we can take something off their plate, and especially young guys, you know, that's what we try to do. And I think that's been the mindset with that position.
Was the spring game thing a joke?
No, not right now. It's not. We'll see.
Coach Harsin also protected Ryan Finley, as he was the only QB to do an interview since joining the team. Finley only did 2. Once in fall camp 2014 and 1 after the Washington game. Rypien is 51 for 69, has had no interceptions in 2 games that he has started. He's also been more effective throwing the deep ball, as he has less turnovers than Finley, who had 4 turnovers in his 3 games of work. Offensive coordinator Eli Drinkwitz says that's because the offense has tuned up their style of play.
The magnitude for which he has to prepare it has gotten, you know, bigger the past couple of weeks, and so that's good to see that he embraces it and realizes that just because you had success last week doesn't mean it's guaranteed this week. You got to start over and recreate yourself, redo the process, and he's done that. And then, you know, mechanically, it's just things that we've talked about, and he's done a good job of buying into the coaching and getting better. I mean, it's a tribute to him.
Switch into the defense. The Broncos have been performing phenomenal, limiting opponents' rush to just an average of 51 yards per game. That ranks 2nd in all of college football. Through the air, they've clamped down to just 208 yards per game overall. That puts them at 55th in the nation. The team has also held 2 teams scoreless this season, but Coach Yates says they still need to not let them sit back and enjoy the game.
College football now with, you know, tempo and no huddle and, you know, all these different styles and all that, it's kind of hard to really sit your hat on the last game. You kind of got to move forward to your next opponent because they're gunning for you.
As the team does every press conference, they have named this week's players of the game. On defense, Dante Dion and Darian Thompson both get the nod. Both players had an interception against the Warriors. On offense, goes to Brett Rypien. He threw 3 touchdowns while going 19 for 25 for 271 yards. Special teams, Leighton Vander Esch recorded a fumble and made 3 solo tackles. And at the lines, Marcus Henry receives the honor. Offense and on defense, it goes to Kamalea Correa.